Jake, can I ask you something?
Of course, Emily, what's up?
Okay, so this morning I was texting my friend and I wrote, "Can you speak me something?"
Emily, no!
What? What did I do wrong?
You cannot speak someone something. Don't say that.
But speak, say, tell, talk, they all mean the same thing, right? You open your mouth and words come out.
That is the most innocent description of English I have ever heard. But no, Emily, they do not all mean the same thing. And that is exactly why we are making today's episode.
Oh no. How different are they?
Very different. Like completely different rules, different partners, different situations.
Okay, I feel embarrassed now.
Don't be embarrassed. Be grateful. Because today we are fixing this once and for all. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jake.
And I'm Emily, and you are watching Don't Say That, the podcast where we stop you from saying the wrong thing.
And today's wrong thing, using say, tell, speak, and talk as if they are the same word. They are not. And by the end of this episode, you will never mix them up again.
4 words, 4 rules, 0 confusion after today.
That is our promise. Now, before we start, quick question for everyone listening right now. Which of these 4 words confuses you the most? Say, tell, speak, or talk? Drop it in the comments right now. We read every single one.
Every single one. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on Don't Say That. New episodes every day. You do not want to miss them.
All right, Emily, let's fix your texting problem once and for all.
Please. Okay, Jake, let's start with the most basic one. Say. Because I feel like this is the one everyone thinks they know, but actually misuses all the time.
You are absolutely right, Emily. Say is the one that looks simple, but has very specific rules that most learners don't know.
Okay, so break it down for us. What is say?
So say is about the words themselves, the actual content of what comes out of your mouth, the message, the words. When you want to talk about what someone said, you use say.
So the focus is on the words, not the person listening.
Exactly. And this is the most important rule about say. It does not take a person as its object. You cannot say something to a person using say directly.
Wait, explain that more.
Okay, so you can say, she said hello, but you cannot say, she said me hello. Don't say that.
Oh, so say never has a person directly after it?
Never directly. If you want to include the person, you need to. She said hello to me. He said something to his manager. The word to must be there.
Oh, wow. So many people make this mistake.
So many. Every single day. She said me, don't say that. He said the teacher, don't say that. Always said to me, said to the teacher.
Okay, give me some natural, everyday examples of say used correctly.
Absolutely. What did she say? Focus on the words. He said he was tired, reporting what someone said. Can you say that again, please? Asking for the words to be repeated. The sign says no parking. Even objects can say things.
Oh, that last one is interesting. Signs, labels, messages, they all say things.
Yes, the instructions say to press the red button. The email says the meeting is canceled. Very natural and very common.
And say is also used for greetings and fixed expressions, right?
Great point, Emily. Say hello to your mother for me. Don't forget to say thank you. She said goodbye and left. These fixed social expressions, hello, goodbye, sorry, thank you, please, they always go with say.
So, say, focus on the actual words. No person directly after it. Use to if you mention the person. Greetings and fixed expressions. And even objects can say things.
Perfect summary. Now, listeners, practice time. Say this out loud right now. She said to me that the meeting was canceled. Feel how natural that sounds with to in the middle.
And write in the comments, one sentence using say correctly. Something from your real life today. What did someone say to you? We want to know.
So say is all about the words, the message, the content. Remember, no person after say without to. That one rule saves you from so many mistakes.
Okay, number 2, tell. And Jake, this one is the one I mix up with say the most.
Most learners do, Emily. And honestly, say and tell are the closest pair, but they have one huge difference that changes everything. What is it? Tell always needs a person. Always, no exceptions. You tell someone something. The person is always there right after tell.
Oh, so tell is the opposite of say in that way.
Exactly. Say focuses on the words. Tell focuses on the person receiving the information. The listener matters with tell.
So the formula is tell plus person plus information?
Perfect. Tell me. Tell him. Tell your manager. Tell everyone. The person comes immediately after tell. No to needed, no preposition. Just tell and then the person directly.
Okay, so if I want to report what someone said, when do I use say and when do I use tell?
Great question. Think about it this way. If you focus on the words, use say. She said the project was finished. If you focus on who received the information, use tell. She told her manager the project was finished.
Oh, I feel that difference. Say, the words matter. Tell, the person matters.
Yes, you've got it. Now, let me give real-life examples. Tell me the truth. Person is me, right after tell. She told her friend about the new job. Person is her friend. Can you tell me how to get to the station? Person is me.
And tell is also used for giving instructions and information, right?
Yes, this is really important. The doctor told me to rest. My boss told me to finish the report. Can you tell me the time? Tell is perfect for passing information, giving directions.
And there are some fixed expressions with tell too?
Absolutely. Tell the truth. Tell a lie. Tell a story. Tell a joke. Tell the difference. These fixed phrases, they always use tell, never say.
Oh, tell the difference. I always wondered why it's not say the difference.
Because you're giving someone information about a difference. You're passing knowledge to a person. So tell. Can you tell the difference between these two words?
That makes so much sense now. Okay, listeners, here is your practice for this section. Say this out loud. My friend told me something interesting today. And then try, tell me what you think in the comments. Do it right now, out loud.
And write one tell sentence in the comments about something someone told you recently. Real-life sentences stick in your brain so much better than textbook examples.
So tell always needs a person. Person comes right after tell. No to needed. Focus on who receives the information. And fixed expressions like tell the truth, tell a lie, tell a story.
Brilliant summary, Emily. Now let's look at the one that confused you this morning. Speak.
Yes, my embarrassing moment. Speak. Okay, Jake, what is speak really about?
So speak. This one is more formal, more serious, and it has very specific situations where native speakers use it.
More formal than say and tell?
Generally, yes. Think about official situations, professional settings, formal announcements, languages, one-sided communication.
One-sided communication? What do you mean?
So with speak, it's often one person communicating, not necessarily a two-way conversation. Like, the manager will speak at the conference. She's delivering a speech, one direction, formal.
Oh, like when someone gives a presentation or speech, they speak?
Exactly. The president spoke to the nation. She will speak at the graduation ceremony. He spoke for 20 minutes without stopping. One person communicating formally.
And speak is used for languages, right?
Always. This is probably the most common use. Do you speak English? She speaks 5 languages. I don't speak Spanish very well. Languages always use speak. Never say, never tell, never talk.
So if someone asks, do you say English? That's wrong?
Completely wrong. Don't say that. You speak a language. Always. Do you speak English? Correct. Do you say English? Don't say that.
What about speak to versus speak with?
Oh, this is such a good point. Both are correct, but speak to is more one-directional, like addressing someone. I need to speak to my manager about this. Speak with is more mutual, like having a conversation together. Can I speak with you for a moment?
And American English uses speak with more, while British English uses speak to more?
Exactly. Both correct, just different preferences on different sides of the Atlantic.
And speak is also used when you want to connect with someone, like on the phone?
Yes. Can I speak to Mr. Johnson, please? On the phone, very formal and very natural. I'd like to speak to someone about my account. Professional phone calls always speak.
Okay, listeners, here is something I want you to try right now. Say out loud, I speak, fill in your language. I speak Urdu, I speak Arabic, I speak Portuguese. Whatever your language is, say it right now out loud.
And write it in the comments. Tell us, what languages do you speak? We love knowing where our listeners are from. It makes this whole community feel so real and so connected.
So speak, more formal, languages always, one-sided or professional communication, speeches and presentations, phone calls, and speak to versus speak with depending on direction.
Perfect. And now, the last one. And honestly, Emily, this one is the most fun.
Talk! Yes! Talk. Okay, I feel like talk is the most casual one.
You feel completely right, Emily. Talk is the most relaxed, the most informal, the most conversational of all 4 words.
So where say is about the words, and tell is about the person, and speak is formal, talk is just casual conversation?
Exactly. Talk is about two-way conversation. Back and forth, both people involved, casual and natural.
So the difference between speak and talk is basically formal versus informal?
That's the core of it. Can I speak to your manager? Formal, professional. Can I talk to your manager? Same meaning, but more casual, more relaxed.
Interesting. And both are correct?
Both correct, just different tones. Now, talk has some really important uses that are unique to it. First, talk about. This is huge in everyday English.
Like, let's talk about the weather?
Exactly. We need to talk about the project. She's been talking about you all day. What are you talking about? Talk about is everywhere in casual conversation.
And you cannot say speak about in the same way?
You can say speak about in formal contexts, like the professor spoke about climate change. But in casual, everyday conversation, talk about is far more natural.
What about talk to versus talk with?
Same as speak. Talk to is slightly one-directional. I need to talk to you. Talk with suggests more equal conversation. Let's talk with the team about this. But honestly, in everyday speech, both are completely fine.
And talk has some great expressions, right? Like small talk?
Oh yes, small talk. Casual conversation about nothing important. The weather, the weekend, general topics. He's great at small talk. Let's make small talk while we wait. Very important social skill.
And talk someone into something? Or talk someone out of something?
Yes, she talked me into buying the expensive shoes, meaning she persuaded me. He talked me out of quitting my job, meaning he convinced me not to. These are very natural expressions.
And we need to talk? Probably the scariest 4 words in any relationship.
The most terrifying sentence in the English language. We need to talk. Everyone's heart stops when they hear that.
Because it always means something serious is coming.
Always, never good news. We need to talk. Don't say that unless you mean it.
Okay, listeners, practice time. Say this out loud right now. I need to talk to my friend about something important. Feel how natural and casual that sounds?
And write in the comments, what do you and your friends usually talk about? What topics? We are genuinely curious. Drop it below.
So, talk. Casual and informal. Two-way conversation. Talk about for topics. Small talk, persuasion expressions, and the most terrifying phrase, we need to talk.
Never forget that last one.
Okay, common mistakes time. And Jake, I want to go first this time because I have been making all of these.
Emily, the floor is yours.
Okay, mistake number 1, and this is the one I made this morning. Can you speak me something?
Don't say that.
Don't say that, because speak does not work like that at all. What should I have said?
Depends on what you meant. If you wanted someone to say words to you, can you say something to me? If you wanted information, can you tell me something? If you wanted a casual chat, can you talk to me for a minute?
3 different options, all better than speak me something.
Much better. Mistake number 2, and this one is so common. She said me that she was coming.
Don't say that. Say never takes a person directly. It should be, she told me she was coming, or she said to me that she was coming.
Exactly. Person after say always needs to. Or just switch to tell, which takes the person directly. Much easier.
Mistake number 3. Do you say French?
Don't say that. Languages always use speak. Do you speak French? Always speak for languages. Never say, never tell, never talk.
Say it with us right now. Do you speak English? She speaks 3 languages. I'm learning to speak better English. Speak, always with languages.
Mistake number 4, using talk in formal situations. Like, the CEO will talk at the conference tomorrow.
This isn't completely wrong, but in formal professional contexts, speak sounds much more appropriate. The CEO will speak at the conference. More professional, more respectful of the occasion.
Right. Casual gathering with friends? Talk is perfect. Formal presentation? Speak fits better.
Mistake number 5, and this one is really interesting. Can you tell something to me?
Oh, yes. Because remember, tell takes the person directly. No to needed. Can you tell me something? Person right after tell. No preposition.
Tell me, not tell to me. 2 words, person right after tell, simple.
Listeners, if you have been making any of these mistakes, please don't worry at all. These are the mistakes that even advanced English learners make every single day. The fact that you're here, learning, fixing, that puts you ahead of everyone who isn't trying.
Write in the comments, which of these mistakes have you been making? Be honest, this is the safest place in the world to admit an English mistake. We promise. Okay, interactive practice time. This is where everything locks in. I will give you a situation. You choose the correct word. Say, tell, speak, or talk. And listeners, say your answer out loud before we give it. Don't just think it, say it.
Situation 1. Your friend calls you. She has news. She wants to give you information. Does she A, say you the news, B, tell you the news, or C, speak you the news?
B. Tell you the news. Tell. Person directly after, passing information. Perfect.
Situation 2. You are at a job interview. The interviewer asks, do you, any other languages? Say, tell, speak, or talk.
Speak. Do you speak any other languages? Always speak for languages. Non-negotiable.
Situation 3. You and your colleague need a casual conversation about the weekend plans. You A, speak about it, B, talk about it.
B. Talk about it. Casual, relaxed, two-way conversation. Talk is perfect here.
Situation 4.
Your friend is upset. You want to comfort them. You say, A, I want to speak to you. B, I want to talk to you. Which sounds more warm and friendly?
B, talk to you. More casual, more warm, more human. I want to talk to you feels like a friend. I want to speak to you feels like a manager.
Exactly. Situation 5. You're reporting what your boss said in the meeting. My boss, that the project deadline is Friday.
Say or tell. Both possible here. My boss said that the deadline is Friday. Focus on the words. My boss told us that the deadline is Friday. Focus on who received the information, the team.
2 correct answers, different focus, same situation.
This is real English. Sometimes more than one answer is correct. Context tells you which one sounds more natural.
Last one. Situation 6. You are calling a company. The receptionist answers. You say, can I, to the manager, please? Say, tell, speak, or talk.
Speak. Can I speak to the manager, please? Formal, professional, phone call. Speak is perfect here.
Now, listeners, here is your big challenge. Write 4 sentences in the comments. 1 using say, 1 using tell, 1 using speak, 1 using talk. All about your day today. Real sentences, real life. That is how language becomes yours.
And read them out loud before you write them. Your mouth needs the practice just as much as your brain does.
Real conversation beats perfect grammar every single time. Every single time. Okay, Jake, what an episode. My brain feels so much clearer now.
No more speak me something, Emily.
Never again. Okay, let's lock everything in. Jake, take us through the 4 words one final time.
All right. Number 1, say. Focus on the actual words, the message. No person directly after it. Use to if you mention the person. Greetings and fixed expressions, even signs and messages can say things.
Number 2, tell. Always needs a person right after it. No to needed. Focus on who receives the information. Fixed expressions like tell the truth, tell a lie, tell a story, tell the difference.
Number 3, speak. More formal. Always used with languages, professional and official situations, speeches and presentations, phone calls. Speak to or speak with, depending on direction.
Number 4, talk. Most casual. 2-way relaxed conversation. Talk about for topics, small talk, persuasion, and the world's scariest phrase. We need to talk.
4 words, 4 personalities, 4 different jobs in English.
And now you know exactly which one to use in every situation, every time.
Here is your reflective question before we go, before today's episode. Which of these 4 words were you using for all situations? Were you saying everything with say or using talk for everything?
Be honest in the comments. We really want to know. And then tell us, which rule surprised you the most today?
If this episode helped you, please like it. It takes 2 seconds and it helps our channel so much. Share it with one friend who is learning English. One share from you could completely change someone's English journey.
And subscribe to Don't Say That. We are here every single week, fixing the mistakes, building the confidence, making English feel like a real conversation between friends.
Because that is exactly what it is. You have been doing amazing. Every episode you listen to, every comment you write, every sentence you say out loud, it is all adding up. Keep going. The progress is happening, even when you cannot see it yet.
From both of us, thank you so much for being here today. Keep speaking, keep practicing, keep growing.
And remember, don't say that unless you know exactly which word to use. See you next time.